Hello, welcome to my channel. The time now is 5:25 Thursday p.m. My topic today is about news media. This goes out especially for independent journalists that think they news people, which I don't ever see no news they report. Um, my first thing I'm gonna say, I must give praise to the Most High. Without Him, my meaning is pointless. And if you like what I'm saying, comment, share, and like. And I also got a description in my link um, for the Southwest Indian Foundation to help the natives in Pueblo Village in New Mexico. Now, getting back to what I was saying, every journalist know this. That's why I think a lot of y'all hate so much on the real news people. Do any of y'all even know? Keep it real. Keep it real. Do any of y'all even know what the word news means? Even a college student even know that. And she said, "Wow, you educated me." But let me here put some perspective on what I'm talking about. The word news, if you're gonna be a journalist like I pretend to be, you have to know what the word means. The word news means you that's reporting news in all four corners of the world, north, east, what is it, west, south. That's what the word news means. I guarantee none of y'all know that because y'all be faking the move. That's why I'm saying anything do, I try to be real, not try. I be real when I'm saying. I don't do this little mumble stuff that y'all be doing, like uh, always like giving out fake. That's a common criminal move when a person, what a criminal do, they don't want to give you their real name. Who's so hard about that? If a cop asks your name, because sometimes he want to know who he's talking to. You want to know who he is, because y'all think y'all above everybody. That's another one I don't like watching y'all. I haven't watched y'all in a while because I don't see nothing y'all do productive. Y'all don't report things right. And like I said before, I guarantee you, I'm telling the truth. Y'all don't even know what the word news means. How you gonna be a journalist? And you don't, and a lot of y'all don't even know what the word news means. All reporters know that, even the ones that y'all hate on, like Eyewitness, ABC, CBS, they all know what it means. So y'all really ain't don't. That's why when I asked a YouTuber right downtown about a week ago, local YouTuber, I won't mention his name, because he was cool, but he said, "That's what it means." I said, "Yes, that's what it means." So you can't say you independent journal if you don't even know what the word news means. Y'all just know news. It means that you represent news in all four corners of the world. It's reporting all over. That's why it's called news. But I guess some of y'all wouldn't know that. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all hate people, but like I said before, y'all need the people more than they need you. And y'all think y'all don't have to answer to nobody. But it's everybody always got somebody to answer, even people that think they the boss. That's why I told a girl, y'all not the boss of me. I don't care what y'all say, because only way I would say that unless y'all was perspective. Most bosses, like I've seen, they're nasty, rude, and they like to fire people, and they're always trying to get somebody to just always want to sue somebody. And that's why when y'all be saying all that stuff, no will ill intended. Yes, it is. Y'all know exactly what y'all doing. So all y'all do the same, got the same program right out. Both got the same school of YouTubers, because all y'all do the same thing. Y'all all say the same thing. Like y'all take parts from other people and just use it. Um, um, we feminine, and then when nobody don't pay y'all no attention, y'all try to engage a person. Then y'all, somebody, you walk up to me, I see y'all walk up to a lot of people. The person paying y'all no attention, and y'all try to make. That's why a lot of people fall for that trap. I told Leah I wouldn't say nothing, even though it's hard. They want, even though if it's real cruel. I seen some of them say some nasty, foul things to people, calling people slaves and stuff like that. And it's just another way to make fast money. It's like a person sell drug. He don't want to get a legit job selling drug. He can make. probably fall for, depending on where he's at, he probably make like $1,000 in a couple of hours, or maybe an hour. Because so many people buy drugs, so that's fast money. Like this thing y'all doing, it's fast money, and I know a lot of times y'all won't stop what y'all doing because y'all want everybody to respect y'all, and y'all don't care about nobody feeling. I even hear them say it. You're not a feelings cop. You're a police officer. A cop do supposed to have compassion for everybody, not just for y'all. Y'all think they belong like that? That's y'all own police force that y'all can do what y'all want and say what y'all want. I heard some of y'all say some nasty, foul things to a cop, and sometimes the cop don't even be why? Because like my mother said, 'cause a lot of them had running with cops, and this is a way to get back at them. So they said, yeah, we can say we want. They can't really do nothing. That's why a lot of cops don't really say nothing back to y'all, and y'all think that y'all getting over on him. He don't say nothing back. He know y'all trying to get him fired, lawsuit, because they said we can sue them. That's more money. It's all about the money, almighty dollar. And the almighty dollar is not powerful than God, but y'all don't see that. All y'all see is money. And a lot of times, like I said before in my other video, y'all rights don't be violated. They use all this amendment stuff to get over on people. And it's not right. And sometimes what nothing never stays afloat forever. Even a boat will sink. You seen that in the movie Titanic. And so after a while, what are you gonna do when they stop letting y'all go in place and harass you? Because eventually nothing ever stays on top forever. Like a football player, they can have a good season, and the next season they can have a rotten season. Stuff like they can be a good team, but they just have a rotten season. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't try to hurt nobody, or I don't go around messing with people. I just call it as I see it. Um, a lot of them do be looking for a reaction. You ain't looking for no reaction, you wouldn't have a story. They love when the people engage them, and that's why I seen a YouTuber. He stood there for about. I watched his video. It was the most long, boring thing I ever saw. I just want to see how it play out. This man stood there for 45 minutes. Nobody wouldn't say nothing to him. That he engaged with people. See what I'm talking about? He got pissed off when nobody wasn't paying his little self no attention. And I know for a fact you do so have to go to school to be a journalist. How you think Oprah got where she at and stuff like that? Because she was a journalist at first and reporting the news and stuff like that. And everybody know what the word news mean. I guess from watching my video right here, y'all gonna know what it mean now. Cause y'all, guarantee a lot of y'all know what the word news mean. Y'all news that's like I said, it's reporting news in the north, east, west, and south. That's what it's doing. And that's what I wanted to tell y'all. I'm not trying to bag nobody, but I think some of y'all do care, but some of y'all do it for the wrong thing. Some of them do it for clout. And why would you, like I said before, a video I saw months ago, why would you tell the guys that riding a illegal motorcycle with no insurance that the cops is down there, they taking people bicycle the other way? That's a criminal mind. I mean, the person's a criminal. Why would you tell them that? Because y'all hate cops and stuff like that. I mean, the cop is doing his job. They ain't got no insurance. They can hit somebody and kill the person, and y'all wouldn't even care. All y'all care about harassing them. They out there doing their job. I know the cops get tired of looking at y'all little horrible faces. I get tired of looking. That's why I don't watch y'all no more. Because people like that, they never learned that something happened to them. Telling the people, you don't even know what the situation be. Half time y'all just roll up right away. You see a cop, y'all go y'all go into panic mode like insane. I see some of y'all faces. Y'all always think that the cop is doing something wrong. Come on, I'm going. And y'all don't be trying to protect nobody, right? Y'all just trying to get a video to make money and get people to look at what y'all doing. And 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 and, and I know a lot of y'all don't care because I guarantee when the cops got killed out here in Connecticut, they didn't care. It's like when they be saying that stuff. I said before, I got real mad. Now you can see, oh, the fire department, they the real heroes. But what about them fire departments What I was talking about the other day in my video, they were gonna let these little African American children burn up in their house. Was they heroes? I forgot. Oh, they the fire department. They can't. They gotta be heroes because they fire department. I had run in with a lot of fire departments and stuff, and a lot of them is nasty too. You can't always say a cop is nasty. That wasn't right. I guess nobody ain't speaking about that. That proves how much y'all care. Y'all just like some of them Black Lives Matter people. They do not care about people. All they care about is other stuff. They don't care about a black on black crime because it's not concerned. They only care about other things. I almost got attacked by some of them. Everybody lives matter. What make y'all think y'all special? That's nothing I get mad about. You don't see, I'm a Native American Indian. You don't see me going around holding a flag up, walking down the street. Indian lives matter. And people so stupid. Oh, you got to be an Indian. Indians come in all shades and stuff like that. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. It's like I know how to fight. I don't have to prove nobody. I have a black belt. My mother said that's like Jesus. That's why he didn't answer those ignorant ass people. They was questioning him, but he was talking to his father when they was asking who is he. And you see Jesus hold his hand down like that. My mother told me ignore people like that. But sometimes a person that make you come out of your cage. Sometimes if they swing on you, that's something different. But um, ignoring a person is the most mean thing to them that you can do because they can't get a reaction out of it. That's why I tell people they don't. If everybody sign a petition and hand it to people, I guarantee you these people that go on these posts on things, they won't have a video. They can't get nobody to say nothing. If you don't say nothing to them, they can't. They want to get that spark like a car, get the spark to make the engine start. They want to get that spark so they can have a story. They want to provoke you. They know what they be doing. If everybody didn't play their game, everything would be all right. I would like if a person come to the post office, he's standing. Let him stand there for 2 or 3 hours until his feet fall off. If y'all don't say nothing to him, eventually he'll get mad and go away. Or then if that don't work, he gonna say, "Could I have postal service?" He's trying to make a conversation. They always ask for that little stupid paper. Or I don't see postal service. Could I have that? I would give him postal service. Going by my business. They was like, "Do y'all know the rule?" A lot of times they don't have to say nothing to you either. It's like I said, a cop. He took an oath protect and serve. There's nowhere in the Constitution say he has to answer you. And I heard a cop tell a guy that, and he said, "You're right." And he kept trying to talk, and the YouTuber looked so stupid. The cop said, "There's nowhere in my oath said I have to answer you. Goodbye, have a nice day." He walked away, right away from me. He didn't give him a chance, but if you let them talk, they'll run their mouth for hours because they think they could never be wrong. That's very annoying. They know why they have policies, so they were trying to act like everything is bad. Then when they finally make their little point, they won't leave the buildings, and still that's really people that want to do that. Even you, I know quite simple. I know a lot of them probably did have a real job. Some of them don't. I know, guarantee when you work on a job, a YouTuber, the one that's saying they independent journalists, some of them probably had jobs before. I guarantee they want their boss coming out there following them. Like when I go to work, when I used to work security. I used to love to work in the World Trade Center. That's why I used to work at back in the 90s and stuff like that. When I worked in that building, I took the night shift at midnight. So I worked from 12 to 8. We didn't see nobody because the building was shut down. That's the most peaceful thing. You don't want to see no bosses or anything because they're annoying. And you see what they do. And the person don't want to be bothered with them. And if you come in a building, it's like the CIA or the FBI. They don't have to cover up a damn thing to create privacy because you in their territory, and they always want to think somebody had to do everything they say. You're not on a god. You just a mere mortal with stupid words and try to intimidate people. None of y'all don't intimidate me. Just like I seen the other guy, uh, Long Island Audit. He has good points and good qualities. I think he's an all right guy, but sometimes I think he go a little too far when he'll tell the police, "I don't intimidate. You don't intimidate me." I was like saying, "What make you think they scared of you? They ain't scared of you either." But y'all trying to intimidate them with that lawsuit. "I'll sue you." You're looking at getting ready to work up a litigation of, sue. A lot of cops took them down, scared them, and y'all was threatening them. That's a threat. When somebody thought they're gonna take you to court, and take away your immunity, your like stuff like that. I ain't never seen nobody lost that yet. Yeah, you got bad cops, you got good cops. I don't speak for those cops. I speak for the nice cops. I had cops in my neighborhood that was very nice and children. Christmas time come, um, this cop would go out his own pocket and buy toys for underprivileged children that can't get toys. That's in the hospital. Because some children live in the hospital all their life, like a really sick child. And they don't talk about that. Every cop to them is bad. Y'all encounter every cop, and he's doing so he don't have to answer. You don't have to tell you what the investigation about. That's why you see some cops that move on. They keep around standing there 'cause they trying to get a video. Even if it's a shootout, these idiots are standing trying to get a damn video. It's like that YouTuber got lost his privilege. He not even on the air. I know his name, but I can't say his name. It's like I see this black guy always engaged the cops. That's stupid. He think those two guys is his friends. If he gets shot, they don't even care. They don't have to get you. You hiding all the bushes. What you think the cop won't think? I think I know who I'm talking about. He's an African American guy, and he always run up hide behind buildings and stuff. And he always put his hand in his back pocket. You try and test the cop, you might get a cop, and you probably think he's a racist. He probably won't even be a racist. A rookie cop, he's going out into the world, and y'all know a lot of cops have violent jobs. If you see the kind of people that they come up across, but y'all try to act like, oh, he think his life is threatened. Yeah, he feel that way sometimes. 'Cause he don't know what to expect from you. You could be a fake YouTuber, so anybody can get a camera film. Now mean you what you say you is. That's what, and they see, but y'all try to play dumb like y'all that don't see what the officer going to. I seen a whole hour on cops. They show cops getting hit over the head with garbage cans and bats, and female cops and male cops. And y'all try to play dumb like y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. I told y'all before, I have a lot of cops in my family. I can't speak for all cops, but none of my family members was like that. Two of my family members got killed in the line of duty. And then you want to talk about, I hear some of y'all say the dumbest ass things I talk about. Cops is not heroes. And no cop is a hero? That's what get me mad. My cousin died protecting a lady in Jersey. He got shot several times. I guess he didn't die a hero. Always thinking the fire department is nice. Oh, these are the heroes. I see what y'all be doing. Sometimes the fire department, I see that looking at them, but y'all don't be caring. They be looking at y'all like, why this stupid guy talking to me? They don't even want to talk to y'all. So I see how the fire department be acting sometimes. Some of them is nasty too. Some of them is nastier than cops. But God give all the glory fire department. What was those fire departments thinking about the other day? This was like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I seen on the news. That's what y'all be reporting. Y'all report stupid things don't make no sense. How come y'all don't go with a real action? I mean, that's not nice. When those two little African American girls, the fire department left them in the building. They want them to burn up, and they supposed to be heroes. Oh, brother. And so I'm not trying to bad them by, but I'm focused on other things that make sense. I would never do that and stuff like that. Even though y'all hate cops, I know none of y'all and a lot of y'all misogynists. That means you don't like women. You probably don't even like your own mother. I'm not saying everybody's like that because they can't be. You got bad and good in every ethnic person. Like I hear people that's called people devils. Oh, the white man's a devil. You got devils and all around. Your own people kill you quicker than a white person. So that's why I don't know why people always saying that rhetoric. I don't like it. I don't hate nobody, but I know what I am. I knew what my mother was. I knew what my mother's people was. I did my DNA, and it'll tell you that I ain't got nothing in me but my native blood and a little Caucasian. I'm not scared to say, but some people ashamed to think that they one thing and they don't be what they think they is. And the Bible said people gonna take people identity. That's what people do. They taking on these things and they're not even none of those people. It's like me, I don't try to knock nobody. Like when I spoke about other dimensions and other worlds, they do have that. I have seen it. My wife have seen it. They got other dimensions and stuff like that. But some people won't believe that because they don't understand when they say the motherland. Everybody don't come from the motherland. I keep telling people if something is not documented in the Bible, everybody go by the Bible. Everything in the Bible is the truth. But when I'm saying everything, if something happened spectacular, if it's not in the Bible, it didn't happen. Just because something ain't documented, mean it didn't really happen. If it's a million people say they saw something, they saw it. All of them can't be lying. And that's what happened when that Indian, the Hopi Indian in Arizona, it's a gate there. He went right into another dimension. All his people saw it. They were talking about down the History Channel. That's why when you ask an Indian where he's from, he's not being racist. He'll say sky people. That means he was created by other beings. God is the head ruler. He gave certain angels the power to do this, to create other people. That's why when people they keep trying to tell people everybody come from the motherland. That's not true. All Indians ain't come from no barren straight like and stuff like that. That's not true either. So a lot of things I want to touch on, and I'm reaching out to other natives and stuff like that. I am who I am, and I'm not trying to be fake. I try to say the correct thing. 'Cause I don't want to try to mislead people. Because some people say things before they check things out, and it don't be true. That's why I say you're gonna try to be independent journalists, y'all gotta know the game, or like at least know what the word news means. I know half of y'all don't know what it means. Y'all just saying I'm a news report, like that. You have to know what you're talking about. It's like I speak to a lot of gang members, not gang members, and when I tell them who the original gangs was, you just imitating something that was here before you came here. But the Bloods and Crips really wasn't black or Latinos or that. The Bloods was the Irish. They was the original gangs that came. That's why you see the gangs in New York. All the gangs, what you see, most of the gangs was European. They got a street in Harlem. Harlem in Manhattan, that's a Dutch word, Harlem. And they got a street called St. Nicholas Avenue. It was a gang they called the St. Nicholas Boy. They was a Dutch gang. But no black Latino gang, they came out later. Y'all really imitating what was already here. It's like when a man pimp a woman today, he's imitating a slave master. Like what he's doing, he don't. That's what you call really bad. How you want to pimp a woman out, and your ass come from a woman? A woman, the most precious thing on this planet, and stuff like that. Because that's what I'm saying. A man don't know how to treat a woman. You have to show a woman respect. Like my wife, we argue stuff like that, but I give her the most utmost respect. I never put my hands on her. As long as she been knowing me, she been knowing me ever since 75. Look how long ago that was. We were just friends. We was friends about 25 years before we even started dating. That's when you really get to know somebody. People that meet people in 6 months they married and don't work out. You got to get to know a person. Even the person, oh, that's my friend. The person really not your friend if it's only been 2 years. If you could say a friend, if you've been friend with that person for 12 or 15 years, you can say that's a friend. But you really don't know that person. Some people come along and they can meet a person like today. Oh, that's my friend. How you gonna be your friend? You only know the guy a couple of weeks. And it's always a family member. When you try to tell them something, they do not listen. They would believe a stranger for they with you. That's the person that's gonna be doing you bad. Then it's around the other. You got some people that's a stranger is nice. They do a favor for you quicker than your own family would. See, it's all vice versa. It's all stupid. That's why I told a girl if there was no bad in the world, it wouldn't be no good. So it won't be balanced like a scale go up and down. If it was no evil, it wouldn't be no good. Then the world would be unbalanced, and then people really have problems. That's why God created like that. He see everything go on, and a lot of people would say DNA don't work. Yes, it does. Y'all scared to take y'all DNA test because y'all know y'all have something in y'all that y'all don't want nobody to know about. A person can look African American and have over 40% white blood in him. So they just don't think it's not real. I if DNA didn't work, how come they can catch murderers then with DNA? That's why I know a lot of people bull s bull s. So that's what I want to say about all that stuff. But getting back to the news, you know what it means now. Like I tell people about Taino Indians, uh, I like Puerto Rican culture, their food and everything. But when I say something, that's not even the way you pronounce Taino. I even have uh, women call themselves Taino. The Taino, the original Taino, was an all men tribe, so y'all gotta know what y'all talking about. And the Taino, the original way to say their name is Taino. That's the name of those Indians. And they even said that in Puerto Rico, the Puerto Ricans will tell you that live there, there is no more Taino Indian. People taking on things that they don't know about. And I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm just, speaking out. They said these Latinos saying that in Puerto Rico, they know they should live there. One guy said, I'm 97 years old. He ain't been no Chinese around here in over almost 100 years. But he said they all got wiped out. But you looking at now, you see Puerto Rico look a certain way. He said a lot of them got East Indian blood in them. That's why they look like Indians. And Euro blood in them and African, so-called African American is like a mixture. It ain't gonna be shame or you can't help it. That was done to you. And they said, well, how come natives? Yeah, some natives is mixed too, but you got some natives that's still full-blooded Indians. They have in Central and South America that live don't they ain't mixed with nobody. They just stay with their own people. It's very important to try to stay with your own people, not to be racist. Because you keep marrying somebody outside your race die out. Like a guy, he proved who he was. His family, he was Native American and black. But he said when the generations passed by, when it got to him, the Indian blood was gone. So he said, I'm just a white and black person. They did his DNA. He had no Indian blood in him. That's not a bad thing. He just, his sisters did because they was, his generation, the blood got lesser and lesser and lesser and it disappeared. They said that he only had 1% Indian blood. That's nothing, if he had a 15 or 20%, that's more blood. But that's how things work like that sometimes. That's why you see some people in their family, some of them look white, some of them don't, because that's a mixture. Sometimes a person is white and black, they may look like a Native American Indian, but they not. It's not nothing bad about it. You can't help who your family married into. That's one thing about East Indian. They try to keep marrying the same people because they want to produce the same people. That's why it's more East Indians and Asian people than any other people in the world. Well, it would have been like that for Native Americans, but people came here and massacred everybody. A lot of tribes don't even exist because they got wiped out during the 1600s and then 17, 1800s. And they still do that today. It just don't be in the news that I told you it don't be in. So that's all I got to say. I just try to brush up on certain things that people don't know. You know what the word news means now. And I was telling people about other stuff about my Southwest Indian Foundation. It's a GoFundMe page. You can find it on one of my links to one of my videos. And, that's all. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't go out in the street and go in city halls and try to make a video that hurt other people. I mean, you gotta have to. I seen one video when the poor cop trying to eat her lunch and they just ridiculed her so bad she had to get up and leave and go in another room and eat because they were just harassing her. Why would you do something like that? Just get a story, and they always say I'm publishing the story. What story? I don't see anything. Only thing I see is y'all balling people. I guess that supposed to be the story. I don't know, but that's all I got to say about that. If you like what I say on this topic, comment, like, and share and subscribe. Subscribe. Yeah, I think that's it. Right? That's a hard thing to say. 'Cause I speak sometimes like I had a little um, speech impediment. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to announce things. But that's when I was a little boy. But I still have problem pronouncing certain words. But if you like this comment, I would sure like to have some feedback. I'm not one of those people that go out there and harass people to make money. And they to them it's not a harassment. They know what they're doing. They do it to a certain limit. They got limitations. They know when to stop, when to turn on and turn it off. But it's not nice. Some of them don't know how to turn. Like this Latino guy in New York, he got arrested. I think he got 6 months in jail. He would not stop. I mean, he talks so telling people to get the F off the corner, all that stuff. You know, no journalists don't talk like that. That's what I'm saying. That's another thing. A lot of y'all cuss. I mean, it's freedom of speech, but I never heard Oprah, when she used to go out in the street and have a mic. I never heard her say one cuss word. That's why I know that's a bunch of ghetto stuff that they do too. Y'all cuss too much. I never heard, but they know ain't no charge gonna be framed against them. If an eyewitness man cuss like that for ABC or CBS, he'll lose his job. Tell people to kiss your so and so. I've seen that, but that's all I gotta say now. This topic has been nice to talk about. It's called news. That's what the topic is. But the meaning of the word news, what does it mean? So I try to explain that to y'all. And another thing too, y'all be talking about uh, the thin blue line. That ain't got nothing to do with the American flag. I don't know why y'all get so carried away. That's for the dead covenant. Though, tell people to get their own um, flag. Y'all must want to know the history of the American flag. Ain't nice either. Who like y'all told y'all before, that man wrote that record, Francis Scott Key. Look him up. He's from Maryland. He was a little stupid ass lawyer from Maryland. He wrote that song. Oh, say can you see? He wrote that song out of guilt, but he know he had slaves. He probably felt bad when he did, and he came up with that song. I don't respect the song. I'm not patriotic to this flag. I respect people that fought in the army. The most people I really respect is the code talkers. If it wasn't for them, we would have lost the fight. For the Japanese and Germans, they was whooping our asses back in that time. And I don't think they really gave them the credit that they deserve. I got pictures. I'm gonna find them and show them to y'all. I got pictures I took with the code talk when they came to Foxwood back in the '90s. I got the picture. I'm standing right in the middle. It was an honor to meet them. They was very respectable men in that time. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Donadai Wado.